Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy's journey started with a simple goal: to become the king of the pirates. It's been a wild ride, full of laughter, meat, and an absurd disregard for personal safety. Thanks to the Gomu Gomu no Mi, Luffy stretches, bounces, and gets blown up more times than a Looney Tunes character, but comes back for more. But post-Wano, Luffy's Gear 5 transforms him into a Toon Force demigod. Physics, laws of nature, those are just suggestions. He turns the battlefield into his own personal cartoon strip, erasing threats with uproarious gags and gravity-bending punches. If you see Luffy grinning and the background goes all wavy lines and funny faces, your only fate is humiliation. Oh, and he's also conquered all 3 types of hockey, top-tier conqueror-style punch to the ego included. The only limit to Luffy's power is how much fun he's having. And trust me, he's always having fun. Kaido, the drunk dragon of doom. If resilience was an Olympic sport, Kaido would have all the gold medals, and maybe eat the other contestants for breakfast. He is the Uo no Mi model Seiryu, which lets him turn into a colossal, physics-destroying Eastern dragon with enough firepower to vaporize cities on a hangover. Kaido treats battles like happy hour at his favorite bar, expects chaos, brings destruction, and never remembers the rules. He's been executed so many times it's basically just his Tuesday routine. When bored, he wipes out supernovas. When angry, he levels islands. He's durable enough to shrug off every form of attack short of an existential crisis, and strong enough to 1v1 armies. Want to beat Kaido? You'd better have cartoon logic, plot armor, and a therapist, because he'll break all 3. Big Mom, the soul-crushing sweetheart. Charlotte Linlin bakes cakes with the same passion she has for rampages. Her Soul Soru no Mi gives her control over souls, extracting them for fun, power-ups, or just because she feels like it. She's built like a tank, moves like a juggernaut, and screams with the intensity of 1,000,000 kindergartners denied snack time. Big Mom forms living armies out of household objects, living tea sets, demonic trees, and even cannons. She'll take your lifespan as casually as asking for extra sugar. Get between her and dessert? Say hi to a building-sized fist. At her angriest, hurricanes and tidal waves follow, so always bring cake to the fight.
So you must be Gop's grandson. I remember you, young man. Don't you lie to me, you stupid child.
Blackbeard, the living apocalypse. Marshall D. Teach, Blackbeard, is the only guy crazy and evil enough to wield 2 devil fruits, Yami Yami no Mi, darkness, and Gura Gura no Mi, earthquake. With one, he pulls light and hope into nothingness. The other lets him wreck continents with a punch, sniveling, scheming, and always 2 betrayals ahead. Blackbeard is a disaster in human form. He's not just strong, he's ambitious in a way that makes villains everywhere take notes. Want to take everything away and laugh about it? He's your role model. He's the definition of, Lord, protect me from my friends, I can handle my enemies.
They can laugh at us all they want, because when you aim high, you often come across fights that just aren't worth fighting, right?
Shanks, the chill and boss. Red-haired Shanks exudes power just by walking into a room. No devil fruit? No problem. His hockey is legendary. One glare and rookie pirates faint. One word and wars end early. His sword skills are in a class of their own, and he has the insane confidence to crash Marineford, shut down a Kainu, and walk away as the only man both the Yonko and world government treat with absolute, terrified respect. Shanks isn't an emperor, you just get to live in his world. Most wholesome crew, best parties, 0 mercy if you cross him.
Listen, Luffy. It's not only victory that makes a man, but defeat, joy and sorrow alike.
Whitebeard, the old god of destruction. The only man said to be able to destroy the world, Edward Newgate wasn't called Whitebeard for nothing. He was basically a natural disaster in dad form. The Gura Gura no Mi let him split the ocean, the sky, or your confidence with a single punch. He endured betrayal, cannonballs, sword wounds, magma, and enough emotional trauma to fuel 10 therapy sessions. He still stood tall, and Marineford was only a mild earthquake away from being erased. Pop's heart was even bigger than his punches. Just don't threaten his family unless you want a tsunami for breakfast.
And one day in the future, when we're all dead and gone, someone will arise carrying generations upon generations of our history on his shoulders.
Gol D Roger. Before TikTok, there was Roger's viral legacy. So powerful, everyone's still copying him 25 years later. With hockey that turned emperors to dust, legendary duels with Garp, and an I choose when I die attitude, Roger was the world's definition of impossible. He conquered the Grand Line, laughed at death, and probably invented the word legend. The mere rumor that someone might know where his treasure is has started more pirate careers and ruined more lives than global recession.
You want my treasure? You can have it! I left everything I gathered in one place.
Dracule Mihawk. Hawkeyes has exactly 2 hobbies: embarrassing swordsman and drinking alone. The world's greatest swordsman, Mihawk cuts through steel, ships, mountains, and the hopes and dreams of anyone who thinks they're hot stuff with a blade. Zero devil fruit, pure skill. Dudes have literally sailed into Mihawk just to lose. He trains Zoro for fun, lives in a gothic horror house, and takes his challenger's ambitions, delicately slices them up, and returns them with a serving of humble pie.
It's still far too early for you to die. My name is Hawkeye Mihawk. You're strong, but there is much for you to learn.
Admiral Kizaru. Borsalino, aka Kizaru, is a walking disco ball of death. The Pika Pika no Mi turns him into living light. He beams around the globe, lasers bad guys into oblivion, and takes bullets about as seriously as dust. His combat style is bored speedrun, moves at the speed of light, is so laid back it's a miracle he gets anything done, and still wipes the floor with pirates and marines alike. You'll lose to Kizaru before you hear him say, "Yare yare, how troublesome." The man even makes sunglasses look evil.
Oshimosh, kochira Kizaru.
Emu, the Phantom Overlord, the creepiest boss you never see. Emu, mysterious, shadowy, and so high up the world government food chain, even the Gorosei, who run the world's government, bow to them. No one knows Emu's abilities, but if you erase entire countries from history and make celestial dragons check their shoes, you're automatically nightmare fuel. Emu is the chess master behind the board. Rulers disappear, wars end, islands vanish, and Emu never leaves a trace. The less you know, the scarier it gets. And there you go. 10 of the most dangerous, overpowered, punch-first questions never legends ever to set sail in One Piece. Did I miss your favorite powerhouse? Do you think Buggy's left eye is the secret 11th entry? Is Buggy actually immortal? The comment section is your new grand line. Argue politely, speculate wildly, and remember to subscribe, unless you want Big Mom showing up for tea at your house. Thanks for watching.